Hello, YouTube. I decided, whoops. I was going to remake my my Easy Engine tutorial. That is right, I'm remaking it. The last one, you probably saw it, was the most terrible thing you probably would ever see in your life. It was very, unwell made. That was also back when I had zero experience with Garrysmod whatsoever. Fortunately, I was not that experienced. But now I have a lot more experience. So, let's get started. There are a few basic things you'll need. You'll need a battery, an engine, the seat, wheels, and a gas cap. That is to hold all the fuel, or a few other things that are necessary that you really don't need. Whoops. So let's start off with the basic. There are 3 to choose from. I'm just going to use the yellow one. Raise this up. And a key to building really well, I'm just going to spawn all the parts to begin with, is to use Shift Tab, or no, Shift E, excuse me, when you have your fizz gun. And that is the episode 2 engine. I just don't know why it's going all, whoops. Can't keep them too close, so it is going all, weird on me at the moment. I guess I'll fix it later. Then you're going to need, let's see, the fuel cap, and a small fuel tank. We will put these all. Let's start with the engine. This is probably one of the most important pieces of the car. You will need to take it and no-collide it, because if you, well, I just double-clicked, which pretty much no-collides everything. Don't double-click, because you'll have trouble. Oh, see, I always have trouble with this. Guess if I leave it like that, okay. There. I'll leave it right there. Now, in order to weld this, I'm going to have to shoot directly at the bottom of it and weld it to the frame. Make sure I weld it. Okay. Then we're going to put the battery. I'm going to put it in the back this time. Last time I put it in the front, it didn't have enough room, so I'm going to put it in the back. I'm going to put it somewhere where I can weld it to the... Oh. Make sure you tap everything so that you'll be able to get to it. And I would recommend, like, setting it in so that you can get to it. You won't have problems like that. So set it about like that so that you'll be able to get to the battery and align it properly. And just weld that. And take the gas can. And you may have to collide that with the battery. This is probably worse than my last model, but whoop, I keep forgetting to do the one simple step that I told you all to do. I think no, I didn't. So, again, make sure you tap everything so that it's all connected to the engine. Whoops. Whoops. Ugh. Wow. Doing even worse. Oh well. The last tutorial I didn't have a mic, so I guess that's an improvement. And I sure as hell didn't use fraps. It's probably yet another improvement. I'd probably say that's the biggest improvement. I didn't have fraps, and just place this. I would place this somewhere where you can get to it. This is so that you can refill your engine when needed. I would place it at least right here, because I'm going to place the wheels in this area too. But I didn't have fraps, so that was the most inconvenient part of this. Okay. Now you'll need to get a wheel tool. I'm just going to use these. You can use any wheels you'd like. I'm just using these because they look cool. And you try to get them in the same exact spot. If I had easy, and also try to get them to face all the same direction. So make sure they're facing front there. And we're missing something, and that is the seat. That is probably, this is the last part of this fancy little thing here. I'll just weld that to this, and we should be done. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Excuse me while I fix that. You have to... Uh-oh. Hear that? I hate that noise. It's the worst noise ever. It really bugs me. This is just... You're gonna press the space bar. And that gets you going. Now, I warn you, this is going to be very bouncy. I find it more efficient to build a car with wire mod than this. But hey. So, yeah, that's basically the basic infrastructure. Now, if you wanna, there's all sorts of things you can add, like turbo, a radiator for cooling, keeping the engine cool so it doesn't overheat, various electronics. You've got radios, the indicator lights. So, like if you're making a left or right turn, you've got various radios, car horns. So that was basically just it. That's a simple tutorial. I hope to see you guys again. I will actually see you again in my Fallout gameplay video. I will put a link to this mod in the description. So, oh, and before I go, you will need to, after you download the mod and extract it to your add-ons folder, you will need to go into the add-ons root folder and go to the info text file. You will need to rename that to add-ons in order for it to work with the new add-on system. So that is about it. Thank you, YouTube. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.